Good morning, interwebs. Do you see that out there? You know what that is? That's the sun coming up. It is currently 6:28 in the morning on Tuesday the 7th. But this is my vlog for Monday the 6th because I have not gone to bed. I had planned to do like a one-take talking vlog at the end of my day. And then apparently my day just never quite ended. And yeah, so that's what this is. And then I guess at some point it will end, and then I will start tomorrow's vlog, maybe? Okay, so to give you a rundown of what I did today, I woke up at like 8:30 in the morning. Yeah, I think it was like 8. And got up and around and ready, and got things ready to make breakfast. Steve made breakfast, and then we ate and hung out with my family before they left. My sister and her family and my dad all left at noon because they were picking up the train at midnight in Topeka. So they went toward my uncle's house so that he could take them, kind of like he takes me. So we got around and hung out with them. They went at noon, and then we just kind of did things around the house. I am not really sure how I spent the time. There was some puttering, some walking around in circles, some blank staring at things that probably needed to be done. I don't know. And some hanging out with the kids a little. And just, I spent a bunch of time talking to my daughter about our plans to redecorate and change her room up. That took a lot of time. And then I got sleepy. So I took a multi-hour nap. I'm not really clear how many hours because I don't remember when I went to sleep. And I think I got up like 5:30-ish, maybe, around there. I was really dumb. So we bought a new air conditioner for our bedroom. We'd had a self-standing unit for the last like 8-ish years. And it broke like 2 days before our company came. Which was kind of problematic because our room does not have air conditioning. And there's air conditioning to our son's room, and that helps the upstairs, but it's not super cool in there. For people who are not used to the heat here, that can be problematic. And for Steve, on the days he needs to sleep during the day for work, that's actually why it's most problematic. I could make it through with it just being warm. It's not a huge deal, but since he has to sleep during the day, and during the hottest part of the day, he has to keep the door closed so it's quiet, and then it gets hot, and anyways. So we bought a new air conditioner, and we put it in, and we had actually never used it. Our company used it first, and they were very happy with it, but I had never turned it on myself. So I went to take my nap, and Steve had just remade the bed with all the clean linens from the line. It was very nice. I lay down, turn on what I think is turning on the air conditioner, and I go to sleep. I wake up many hours later, and I'm hot. But I can hear the fan running. I'm like, seriously, did we break the air conditioner already? And I realized that like the air conditioner has like a dial, and there's a top and a bottom to the dial. Well, I was standing above the air conditioner because our windows are low to our floor. So I was looking down on it, and so I couldn't tell that there was a black dot on one end of each of the dials for the cooling and then also like the level. And so I had set the end that looked to me to be facing toward off when I started. Well, it turns out that it was not the side of the dial with the dot, and so I set the opposite of what I wanted. I had it on low fan with no air, and anyways, I turned it on to the proper setting just to make sure, because then I was worried it wasn't going to work, and it popped right on, so that was nice. I spent a few minutes laying in the cool air that it was pumping out, and then I came down, just kind of puttered some more. Can you see a theme today? And then we had dinner, and dinner was leftovers. There will probably be a lot of eating of leftovers this week, which will be nice, because there's a lot of things that need doing for the next, I don't know, while, because there's a lot of things half done. So then we watched Star Trek and ate dinner, and we had oatmeal cake, which was left over from my mom's thing, so that was good. Delicious. And the second time I had oatmeal cake today, pretty good. There's a video on the channel here, I think, of how to make my oatmeal cake. If not, I should make one. Okay, then the kids took showers and went to bed and stuff. And I think around 3:30ish, Steve went to bed. Him and the kids played video games this evening. While they were doing that, I filmed the beginning of my fair project video, my Makes Monday, that is going up. And by the time you see this, will have already been up on the Hook by Happenstance channel. And so I filmed it. My battery died. I had to come inside, and then before the battery was charged, the light died. So I filmed the rest of it in my office after everybody went to bed. And I got that done, and I sat down to start editing it. Steve had already gone to sleep, and it was like midnight maybe, and I was falling asleep editing. Like, I was watching it, and then I realized my fingers just holding down a key. So I put the computer down. I took my glasses off, committing to the sleep. That's how you know if I take my glasses off. And I laid down on the couch next to my laptop. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to take a little nap, and we'll see what happens. So I woke up at 2:45, 2:40. I woke up sometime around then. And I was kind of waking up and thinking I should get up. My phone went off to tell me that my sister texted to say they were safely on the train. Their train was about 2 hours delayed. But my sister, her husband, and their kids, and my dad are all on their way to California safely so far. So I got up, and I was like, okay, let's just at least try and finish editing this video, and then you'll go to bed. So I edit the video, and I set it to export, and suddenly I am wide awake. So awake. So awake. And it's like 3:15, you know, kind of when I usually start heading to bed. So now that I'm wide awake, I've been doing things, and now it's 3 hours later, and I'm still doing things. One of the things I did was some adulting coloring. Now, you might think you misheard me that I mean adult coloring. No, I mean adulting coloring, in that I worked on some planning out kind of a new schedule for myself, and so I colored my calendar to give me information about what I'm going to do. Steve and I were discussing, I think I need to try and plan some days where my intent is that I will not work in any sense, because I feel like I should be doing things all the time. That is the danger of working from home and working at something you enjoy, is that you kind of always have the opportunity and sometimes always the inclination to be doing some work, and that is not a good plan. Not a good plan at all. So I'm going to try and cut that down, but be more efficient about the time that I have. Like, spend more, like, focused time working and less lots of little bits of time all the time. So I have colored my calendar accordingly to tell me what my plan is. And I'm just at this point committing to doing what I'm thinking I want to do from now through the end of August. I'll see what does or does not work, and then I will reevaluate in September. I also have been thinking this evening, morning, night, this time, about what I want to, kind of a theme for the month, because I did find it useful that for a little while the theme was the fair, and that gave us something to focus on. Before that, the theme was working on my office and like a remodel, and I think that my theme for the rest of August is that I am exhausted. Because it's August and exhausted, and you smush them together, and it's a cute word that makes it sound less terrible than I am so tired I don't even know how to sleep anymore. Which is kind of where I'm at. But I also have lots of things that are hanging over my head that make it very difficult for me to sleep, because then I'm thinking about them or anxious about them when I wake up, or anyways, it's not a good plan. So I'm going to try and spend the rest of exhausted tying up loose ends, making plans to be on a better track, and moving forward into September, for which I'm going to do another kind of themey thing. We'll see how that all turns out. But that is where I'm at. So I'm going to go. The cat is sneezing again, so we haven't missed much. Hasn't changed much. I think it's raining a little outside, because I see dripping off my roof. Anyways, I think I'm going to go. My video is still uploading at like the slowest speed. It's not that long a video, and it's taking like 3.5 hours. I'm going to finish this sewing. I'm going to finish the sewing that I'm doing, and then maybe I'll try and go to sleep, or I'll go lay on the couch, or I'll just go to bed, and then I'll sleep till I sleep. I don't know. So Steve does work tonight and needs to go to bed on the earlier side, but he can hang out with the kids if what I need to do is get a bunch of sleep today. Which, if I'm inclined, is what I'm going to try and do, because I need to I don't know. I need to get some rest at some point. Okay, me and my sneezy cat are gonna go and do some things for a bit. See you all tomorrow, which is really later today. Nighty night.